Today I'm going to show you how to paint this elegant pumpkin in a quick and easy way with really cool tools that you got in your October of the Month kit. All right, for our second project, I decided I wanted to try stain. So we're going to stain our MDF board, and then I've got a really slick trick to show you how to get a straight line on a shaped surface using this project we sent you. So the first thing we'll do is we'll take our stain. This is Mocha. This is Min Wax water-based stain. I haven't used it for a few months, so I will shaky, shaky, shaky. And these are pretty magical. There's not a lot of filler in them, and they just do a great job of stain. This one still has its little sealer. Okay, so we're gonna make this a stain color. And so we'll take our paper towel, blot it in the stain. And we're just going to apply. Look how pretty that is. Such a good color. You want to make sure you smear everything nice and get it blended while it's all wet so that you don't end up with stop and start marks. And wipe off your excess. Yeah. And there. Okay, so now we've got that dry, and I'm going to show you my secret weapon. The neat thing about your stencil is it is the cutout of, like, it is the exact shape. So it's meant to fit your shape. This is meant to fit the shape, that kind of thing. And you can reverse them either way. The word is going to go up and down the side, and I need a straight edge. If I had this over here, it would be super easy to get it like whatever wonky, and I'm gonna wanna tape a straight line here. So this is tricky. So because we have this cutout, I can take my straight edge. These are available. These are what we're using as our palette paper. And so they are available on our website. And because everything is laser cut, then I can take my word and lay it where I want it. And then I can decide and line up my straight edge and know that I am gonna have a straight edge. Take our triple threat ghostwriter, and so we'll just take that ceramic lead, we'll mark our mark, and so that is a perfectly straight line based on the straight of the stencil that this came from. So it's just such a great trick. Go over here, and now what we want to do is we want to get this straight, and then what we're going to do is we're going to tape this down. And we're not going to breathe on this board. And I actually think I'm going to give that board a piece of tape. So we'll flop this guy around. I got to tape things everywhere. Flop this guy over. Give this guy 2 tapes. This is where my towel would probably come in handy. The towel would give me bulk, and I don't want that. So I think that's perfect. And now we're gonna go with our black paint and find our palette. And what we're gonna do here to keep our straight edge straight is we're going to hold it down and we're gonna brush away from it. And then I'll go in and just, I don't wanna push too hard because my surface will shift. So I'm giving it some support. Okay, we'll blow dry this and give it a second coat. Okay. Now we'll remove our stencil and we have a perfectly straight line. Okay, then our grateful word is going to go right over here. We'll line it up nice and straight. So we'll go into our black and Okay, and reveal. How cute is that? That's just sweet. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, get our pattern stencil. So the pattern stencil is gonna be all over, and we're gonna use our big old masking stencil to mask. I think we'll go right back to our tapes. And then tape this down. And now that will be masked, and then we can put our leaves how we want them. And then we're going to take a brown and you always want to tape your stencil in 2 spots. And this we're going to, this brush is a little bit stiff. This we're going to just do a little swirl. I want just a dusting on this, so we're just going to do just dusty, dusty, dusty. Okay, let's see what it looks like. I'm gonna peel off this side. And then look how pretty that is. Isn't that just so gorgeous? All right, I mean, we could call this done right here, but I think we need some spattering. And I think I did get a little bit, teeny bit crooked right there. So what would we do about that? We're gonna hide it with spattering. So, and if I had to point it out to you and you didn't notice it before, then I'm glad. But I think it's just the shape of the pumpkin and all of that. And I tried to move that stencil over, and I think I just should have let it be lined up on the line. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our, I'm gonna fill in some of the 2 areas. Oops, hi, spattering up above. Fill in some of this so it won't show off as much. And that is what you can do about that. Okay, and then I think we need a band. Okay, so we're going to use the bottom of our other stencil to make a band. And use the ink sweeper, and I think we'll go with a rusty orange, just because fall. Ink sweepers are fantastic for banding. So now these are going to pop up and down, so I'm going to need to hold them down. Okay. Yeah. With a little bit of ribbon or twine or burlap. And just tie that off. And then you could fray, that's the word. Okay, cute little project. I want to talk about an overview with our 2 projects. We have 2 projects of the month for the month of October. These are the 2 of them. And then what I want to talk about is this word could have been used on this pumpkin. The backboard could be used without the front board. The front board, you could do all of these things in a mixy match way. It's kind of, if you remember Garanimals back in the day where the kids could use the clothes with the same tag. So these are all things that can be intermixed and interchanged with everything that you've got going on. So make sure that you just remember to be creative and remember to share with us.